the fifth light body level. On the fifth level of light body, the mental body usually says, maybe I try to follow the spirit. I do not know if I can, but I might try. And then he begins to look for clues. The person often begins to have visions of herself doing other things. Often their dreams begin to change. She begins to remember a little of your dreams. Some people begin to have lucid dreams on the fifth level. At times, one can find that is perhaps going crazy. You may be starting to have non-linear thoughts. Suddenly, instead of seeing things as ever seen, she begins to realize the whole, that is, begin to think in a non-linear way. And then the mental body says, wait a minute, I cannot control it. Can we survive if we do that? It is therefore questioning what is happening. There is a spirit? I think so. Better find out if it exists, because otherwise we'll all die. The person is assailed by fear of death, which emerges from the mental body, and this begins to change their behavior and to abandon old fears. Is there a part of you that is just like a child exclaiming, wow, we're going to light? And you're thrilled. And there is also the mental body, which is exactly like an old grouchy. You can clearly see the two halves of themselves. Very good. I'll have to make a decision about what I do. I began to realize that they are much more than they thought was. When this occurs, the mental body denies, no, that's not true, and slams the door, and then reopen it. And you continue with this sense of open and close several times. It may seem an attitude a little manic-depressive. What the spirit wants is that the mental body leaves the control so that you can become a spirit embodied, active on this planet, fully aware at all dimensions. No fifth level of light body, you also begin to realize that many ideas about of how things are, in fact, they are not really yours. You begin to realize, oh, God, I'm acting just like my father. He was demanding and I am too. Hey, wait a minute, this energy is not Minha. My daughter spilled milk and I'm yelling at her just like my mother yelled at me. This energy is not mine. I do not want to do that. That's not what I do here. Vok realize they have concepts about reality that are not absolutely yours. And get the mental process in which you try to discover the identity, differentiating themselves from others around you. Each has, in your energy field, the total picture of how things are done. It is different from the parent table, grandparents, brothers and partners. This total picture is continuously being updated. When you become aware that these structures are present in your energy fields, you may feel externally surrounded by them. Here you are, aware of all this change occurring in the body, all this wonderful thing, and at the same time, feeling as if in a glass case, all this change going on and you attach to ideas. Then you start a selection process. Well, I'll take part of it, none of this, a little of this and a little of that. They begin to become increasingly aware of their own energy, than you really are. When they have an idea or opinion about something, you simply ask, I'm thinking like my father or am I being myself? It can be a little scary look in the mirror for the first time to say, oh, no. I'm getting like my mother. I swore I would not like her. But they discover that they have reached a point where other people's ideas about reality begin to influence them less and less.